All right, Coach. Go ahead and make the statement.
Another gritty win against a very quality, tough opponent. Like I told the guys, I think that team will be really good in their league at the top, 1 or 2. They presented problems for us, but throughout the game it was about staying the course and probably getting a little bit more energy and effort on the defensive end of the floor, finishing up with rebounds, and then playing from there. But I think their 3 guards are pretty quick, pretty tough, hard to stay in front. But another good win for our guys. It's good in the sense of it being that close and coming out on the right end. I think you could always learn from a situation like that, and at the same time continue to just give our guys confidence in their ability as a collective group.
In the winning play, like you went to JJ, saw Lou open, they collapsed on him, and we just hit a shot. Was that kind of what you saw? Was the play to Justin, and then see what happens, or can you kind of take us through that?
Well, in the huddle, the first thing was we had to take the last shot. We didn't want to give them an opportunity to shoot the basketball, so we wanted to hold it until we run the play. A little bit of what we did at their place, we mixed it up and put Al Herndon at the point to bring their big away from the rim, and wanted to isolate JJ in the post. Also flashed HD high once we got the ball to strong side, and then get it in there and just space the floor, and had guys that are, if open and on balance, is going to shoot the basketball. Thought JJ did a great job in that scenario, not trying to force it, but preparing for this team, something that they do, whether it's off a dribble or off the post, they really dig hard. So I thought it was really nice play for JJ to make that pass out to Lou. And one thing I love about Lou is that I think he thrives for the moment. That was one thing I liked about watching him in JUCO. So pass came out, opening on balance, shoot the basketball.
I think 50 fouls called total. Was it tough on both ends of the floor to kind of adjust the way that the flow of the game was going?
Well, I mean, again, myself and Coach Trav was both getting on the refs. And I think at the end of the day, you do it just enough so you make sure it's even, But again, what I didn't want to get into is staying on them too much and not coaching the ball club. And I just thought in our huddles, it was all about defending without fouling and rebounding the basketball and then just playing in transition. But, I mean, those are 3 quick little guards. It's tough to keep those guys in front. But from a scouting report standpoint, we rather them play inside than shoot the 3 ball.
What changed with the energy of the defense, Coach? I mean, was there anything in particular, a certain sequence or certain timeout? Did you notice anything when it really changed and amped up, like you said?
Well, I thought in one of the timeouts, I thought Hayden Dalton spoke up and really tried to energize our guys. Reverted back to situations in practice about how we yelled and communicate and how we, focused in on defending and that how we needed to get to that point. And then after that, I thought he went out there and played with that sense of urgency. Had a big 3-point shot and then a putback dunk. And to me, I thought that helped with the other 4 guys on the floor at that time.
Last game didn't shoot great from the line. This game you hit 25 free throws. Just how big was it to kind of make up for that last game and get those key points tonight?
I think it's huge. Probably a little pissed at Jason. That's what he does, But at the end of the day, they were getting to the line, we were getting to the line. And if either one of us don't perform to the level that each team performed to, then we're walking away saying, man, free throws would have hurt us. But I thought both teams did a great job of stepping up and making free throws. And, it's a part of what we do. It's a part of what we do, a part of what we focus on. And like I said, I wanted to say the last game, which game ever it was, we didn't shoot it well, and the focus got back on that. But that's one of those games within the game that we really have to make sure when we get there to come away with a successful attempt.
Coach, no Korski today. Can you give us an update on what happened there and what's his status?
He just in the midst of competition and practice, came down, hit his head on the floor. So being really precaution more than anything. Didn't practice yesterday because of it, but what I like about this team is we are good with numbers, and I thought Morris came in and did a good job with his few minutes, but it was it's an opportunity of just the next guy up in that scenario, but did we miss him? Yeah, probably from a shooting standpoint and probably from a defensive standpoint, to be honest with you, but once he gets back, it just makes it even a little bit tougher for us as a staff with our subbing. You almost kind of got to figure out within a game, who's giving it to you, who's not.
Expect him back for your next game.
Yeah, with a week off, I would sure hope so. I would sure hope so.
Do you like kind of the progress you're seeing 4 games into this 6-game home span?
Yeah, one of the things I just talked to our guys is about the process, but at the same time, our hanging our hat on the defensive end of the floor. I thought there were points in time where obviously we stepped up our energy and defended like we needed to do, but if you look at it collectively overall, I think 83 points is way too much to be given up, and that's an area where we have to consistently try to cut. Because like I said, I have no problem on the offensive end of the floor. Even on a bad shooting night, to me, the defense is what has to hold us.
That's good.